The world is in a risky place right now, with big fights that could turn deadly. The Tsar Bomba, tested by the Soviet Union in 1961, was the biggest nuclear bomb ever. Its 50-megaton blast could destroy everything within 35 kilometers, creating a huge fireball and a shockwave that broke windows 900 kilometers away. It would take 134,000 of these bombs to burn the whole Earth to ash. But just 200 bombs could cause a nuclear winter, blocking the sun, killing crops, and starving billions. Today, in 2025, three big conflicts: Iran versus Israel, Russia versus Ukraine, and China versus Taiwan make this danger feel very real. Here's what's happening and why it matters. Iran versus Israel, a fight that could explode. In June 2025, Israel attacked Iran's capital, Tehran, hitting nuclear sites, missile factories, and military leaders. Iran fought back with missiles and drones, killing people in Israeli cities like Tel Aviv. This is the worst fighting between them ever. Iran's defenses are weak, and its friends, like Hezbollah, are struggling. Russia, which helps Iran, is too busy with its own war to do much. Iran might try to build a nuclear bomb faster now, which scares the world. The attacks also made oil prices jump 7%, hurting everyone's wallets. If this fight grows, it could pull in the US and set the Middle East on fire, maybe even leading to nuclear trouble. Russia versus Ukraine, a war that keeps going. Russia has been fighting Ukraine since 2022, and it's still a mess. In 2024, Ukraine pushed into Russia's Kursk area, but Russia keeps going with help from others. Iran sends drones, North Korea sends soldiers, and China gives money and parts. This war makes food and energy prices high, hurting people everywhere. Russia keeps talking about using nuclear bombs, which is terrifying. President Putin says he might talk peace, but also warns of big dangers. If the US and Europe stop helping Ukraine, Russia could win and maybe start trouble in places like Georgia. A deal to stop fighting might happen, but the risk of something worse is still there. China versus Taiwan, trouble waiting to happen. China is acting strong around Taiwan, doing big military practice runs in 2024 to warn Taiwan not to act independent. China and Russia also did war games near Japan, challenging the US in Asia. China probably won't attack Taiwan in 2025, but it's getting ready for trouble. By helping Russia in Ukraine, China links these fights together. If a war over Taiwan starts, it could pull in the US and Japan, causing a huge fight in the Pacific. Even though China's economy is slowing, its moves keep everyone worried. Why this matters? These fights are connected. Iran helps Russia in Ukraine, China supports Russia, and all three challenge the West. Our world is at stake. These fights aren't just faraway problems. They could end everything we love. Every missile in Iran, every tank in Ukraine, every ship near Taiwan pushes us closer to disaster. The world has 12,500 nuclear bombs, enough to destroy life as we know it. One leader, a president, a dictator, anyone, could start it all with one bad choice. Soldiers are told to follow orders, not think. But why? Why should one person's mistake wipe us out? Why can't soldiers say, "No, I won't destroy the world"? Think about our planet. Green forests, blue oceans, kids laughing. Now imagine it dark, cold, and empty, all because of a few bombs. This isn't a movie. It's real, and it's happening now. We trust leaders not to mess up, but that's a huge risk. We can't just hope for the best. What if soldiers chose life over orders? What if leaders picked peace over war? What if we stood up and said, "No more"? This is our chance to save the world. Our kids, our homes, our future, they're all on the line. Will we sit quiet and let one mistake burn it all down? Or will we stand tall, hearts racing, and shout, "Stop"? We need a world where no one person can end us. We need courage, not fear. The earth is alive, but it's crying for help. The clock is ticking. Will you fight for our future or let it turn to ash?